Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This time I want to talk about one of my favorite things to do with mono effects and with the use of one of my favorite pedals and effects ever. And the effect I'm talking about is delay, and the unit I'm going to use is the DD500 by Boss. And as I mentioned before, it's a really deep unit, and there are a lot of things to discover inside because the menu seems to be endless, and inside there are a whole lot of things which you can automate and manipulate. Yeah, but long story short, some of the most interesting effects pedals out there are sadly just mono. But if you have certain stereo effects on your board, then it's not really that bad just to have mono pedals in your arsenal. And it would be just a shame to not buy certain pedals because of their inability to spread into the stereo field. So let's grab the guitar. One of my favorite pedals just to play around with and just get lost in its sound and building soundscape is the Baklengs by Pedals, and that's a granular delay which has some features which are making that one pretty unique, and it sounds like this. That's just some kind of a murky modulated delay. And I really like that because I don't have any pedal which can replicate that sound specific. And it's just a fun thing to play around with. When I build soundscapes, it's important for me to layer different pedals just to have a pretty interesting dance soundscape. So I don't have to layer 4 to 3 tracks to have something interesting going on. So I just stack pedals and let them do the magic before I start just to improvise over there. And with that pedal in specific, I can just play and let the pedal just do the rest. And now that just moves. But since the pedal is mono, it doesn't fill the space. I could add a stereo reverb after, like some reverb inside the Illumine. And that just helps with making the sound wider, but it doesn't spread it. So what I came up with, one of my favorite algorithms or presets at the moment, is the pattern delay inside the DD500, and that's just a pre-programmed pattern. But with this pedal I could just program a pattern of my own, and you can dial in the exact position of the stereo field with each delay repeat. So if I want to do that, I could do that. I could run the first 2 repeats 100% left, and the next 2 in the middle, and the next 2 on the right, or just everywhere. I can pan them just to 100% or 80 or whatever. But that one is pre-programmed and it does the job for the purpose I would like it to pretty good. And without everything to it, it sounds like this. It's just 2 repeats on the left, 2 repeats on the right, and 2 repeats on the center, and then it just starts all over again. By the way, if you don't wearing headphones or watching the video on a stereo device, I would highly recommend it because that really doesn't make sense to listen to that mono. And you can hear that the stereo signal is just all the way from left to right. And the Pladusk, again, is straight in the center. But using a pattern delay, my case after just starts to make that really, really wide. And you have an immediate soundscape just to drown in. Let's run the Pladusk in reverse, just to give it some more interest. By the way, at this point, Pladusk on this side is in freeze mode. Turn it to the left would be just delay. I run it forward just for you to hear that clearer. That's just a normal delay, and to the right it freezes that sound and stretches that kind of in a way. But let's run the reverse again. Turn on the delay again. And just go even further, adding a stereo delay after. I mean, I could go totally overboard and just add mood. But I think that's just close to be just too much, and that would clutter the soundscape pretty fast. And with that more of an ambient side of music, there's just no need to hurry. It's just take your time just to build up. But to start off with something that is just dance like that is just perfect. Totally imperfect. Yeah, that's it pretty much for this video, and it was a pretty short one. If you want to know anything more about that in specific, just leave a comment down below and I will see if there's anything that I could come up with. As I said, that's it, and thanks for watching and see you on the next video.